Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to day 90 of commercial diving school. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the two dives that we did today in the hard hat. One dive, we actually went down to 132 feet, which is almost 3 times as deep as we've gone so far. And some of us actually experienced getting knocked out, which is when you have a higher concentration of nitrogen, and it causes you to kind of get a little like a high sensation. So I'm going to tell you about that. But first, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and leave any comments or questions for me down below. So like I said, we did two dives today. First dive in the morning, we did 132 feet. We were down there for 30 minutes, not completely at 132 for 30 minutes, but the whole dive itself, until we left bottom, was 30 minutes, sorry. And we did do stops along the way. So going down, we stopped at the 20-foot platform, and then we stopped at the 50, and then we stopped at the 70-foot platform, and then we went all the way down to the 132-foot platform. And then we were down there for maybe about 5 minutes before we came back up, and we stopped at 70 feet, I think, for a minute, and then we stopped at 50, I think, for 3 minutes, and then from there we just kept stopping like at 30, 20, and then 10. I think our last stop at 10 feet was for 20 minutes. So then we got out. Today was a bit warmer than it's been as far as weather, so it was a lot nicer. We didn't have to do dry suits today at all, so just wetsuits for both dives. And then after our first dive, everybody got through it. We all went to lunch, and then when we came back from lunch, we went through the cycle again, but this time we only went to 70 feet. So and this dive was for only 36 minutes. So we went down, we stopped at the 20-foot platform, and then the 50, and then we stopped at 70 feet. And then our stops from there was back to 50, and then I think 40, 30, 20, and then 10. And I think our last stop at 10 feet was for 15 minutes. That's to help off-gas the nitrogen that we built up going down. So basically today was a pretty fun dive. Like I said, some people got knocked out. I wasn't one of those people. So when I got down to 132, I felt pretty normal. I thought it sounded a little bit different, like the noises underwater, like the bubbles and stuff that, kind of bounce off the hat, kind of make a certain sound. And I felt like that was a little bit muffled, but that was the only difference that I felt, other than it obviously being colder down there, because you're going to yesterday we started hard hat diving, and we only went down to 50 feet, and today we went to 132, which is almost 3 times as deep. So it was kind of almost 3 times as cold. But it wasn't too bad. I think it was because the weather was warmer, which made it a little bit more bearable. But some people, they experienced like they couldn't remember that they went down to 132 feet. They just started laughing like uncontrollably. You don't even have to be on heliox, which is a mixture of helium and oxygen, to have a high voice. Like, how helium gives you that real high voice. You don't even have to be on the heliox. Like, we were just running straight air today, and we still had a change in our voice due to the pressure change. So if you heard your voice, if you talked to each other, you can hear a difference, like almost like a high pitched, like annoying voice that you have. And like people heard that voice and they just started busting up laughing. And I think I haven't mentioned yet to you guys that the comms are like, when they work, like they're not the best out here. I think that's one of the things we were warned before we got here by guys that went previous to us. But yeah, it's true. Like the comms are not the best. Like in my hat yesterday, I could talk to my partner. So like in Jacksonville, you can only hear like from topside to you. You can't talk to other divers, but here you can talk to the one other person, the person that is on the same rack box as you, the same comm box, basically your partner. You can talk to them, but that's only when comms are working perfectly. And yesterday I could do that. Today I couldn't, because I think it was a problem with that specific hat I was using. I think the comms were a little messed up on that hat, and basically I couldn't talk to my partner, which kind of sucked, because it would have been nice to, like, you know, laugh at our high-pitched voices together. But anyways, that's just how it is. Hopefully some days more than others I'll get lucky with a good hat that has good comms and I can talk to my partner. But I think that's really cool that you can talk to somebody underwater. Definitely for what we're doing is a must. But anyways, yeah, some people, you know, like I said, laughed uncontrollably, like they just heard their partner talking and then they started laughing and then their partner started laughing, and it just started, you know, it was a laughing war basically between the two of them, just from that getting narked out. And like I said at the beginning of the video, that's, if you don't know what getting narked out is, it's basically a higher partial pressure of nitrogen due to the pressure at a deeper depth. And it just, you know, it causes you to have more nitrogen, you know, going to your brain and everything. So it causes that imbalance of oxygen to nitrogen ratio. So it's kind of like, you know, if you were to shake up like a whipped cream or something and just like don't use the whipped cream, just like, you know, squeeze the whipped cream like directly into your mouth and inhale that, you would kind of get a lightheaded sensation, or like, you know, kind of fuzzy sensation. I don't think it's quite the same result, but the idea is, you know, you have less oxygen, you have more of another gas, so you do, you know, you're not right in the brain. So anyways, that's my technical explanation. But anyways, but yeah, that's how basically today went. You know, next week we should be going down to 165. What's up, man? That's Goosey. He's in a ton of videos. I think he's in at least 3 of my videos.
It's my best friend.
Say what's up.
It's my best friend.
Yeah, anyways, if you'd like to see more of other guys in the class, just let me know. A few of them wanted to, you know, jump in the video and do some explaining other than myself, because I'm not always the best at explaining stuff, and we do have other guys going through the same thing. But anyways, if you guys want that, just let me know if you're interested in that. But anyways, yeah, like I said, to the next week, we should be doing dives to 165 feet using the diving bell. So that's going to be awesome. I hope I do get kind of narked out so I can let you guys know my experience. It's not like being on any drugs or anything. It's just literally breathing air. That's all it is. And it just changes the, you know, way your brain thinks and everything. So, but yeah, just stay tuned for that if you're interested. That's all I got in this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And leave any comments or questions for me down below. I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys have a great one. Peace.